Hey guys, Other Boy Reactions here. Alright, we're hopping back into Doctor Who. I just finished watching the last episode, The Impossible Planet. An okay episode. The most intriguing thing were the Ood, and I want to know what this beast is, or the devil, whatever they're gonna call it. And yeah, that we got a good moment between Rose and the Doctor, when they thought that they're stranded on this this mystery planet near this black hole. And they said, oh, we could room together, we could be roommates, and they were kind of coy and shy about it, and it's like, just get together already. But I know that's probably not gonna happen, but we can always dream. So yeah, let's just jump right back into it. Alright, so this is Doctor Who, Season 2, Episode 9, The Satan Pit.
Open fire!
All of one bolt. I could take out a grand total of one Ood. Fat lot of good that is.
No, sorry, I'm fine. Still here.
Said you're stupid.
Whoa, careful. Anyway, it's both of us, me and Ida. Hello.
It said Satan.
Come on, Rose, keep it together.
It's a no such thing. Doctor.
We should go down. I'd go.
That is so human.
Mm-hmm.
And that little voice saying, go on, go on, go on. Retreat.
He's infected. He brought that thing on board. You saw it.
Are you going to start shooting your own people now? Is that what you're going to do? Is it?
If necessary.
Well, then you'll have to shoot me if necessary. So what's it going to be?
It was him. It was the devil.
If you are the beast, then answer me this. Which one?
All of them.
What, then? You're the truth behind the myth?
This one knows me, as I know him, the killer of his own kind.
Oh shit.
How did you end up on this rock?
Doesn't know
The
everything.
disciples of the light rose up against me and chained me in the pit for all eternity.
When was this?
Before time. Before this universe was created.
That's impossible. No life could have existed back then.
Is that your religion?
It's a belief.
You know nothing. All of you. So small. The captain so scared of command. The soldier haunted by the eyes of his wife.
Oh, it was his wife.
The scientist still running from daddy. The little boy who lied. The virgin. And the lost girl, so far away from home. The valiant child who will die in battle so very soon.
Fuck.
Doctor, what does that mean?
Rose, don't listen.
What does it mean?
Ew!
What the hell was that?
That thing inside my head.
I think it's playing on very basic fears. Because I'll tell you what I can see. Humans. Brilliant humans. Humans who travel all the way across space. Just for the sake of discovery. That's amazing.
Fuck.
The paper snapped. As for you, Danny boy, you're in charge of the Ood. Anywhere stopping him?
Well, I don't know.
Then find out.
Look at Rose being
The
a
sooner we
leader.
get control of base, the sooner we can get the Doctor out. Now get going.
Hypothetically, if you flip the monitor, broadcast a flare, it can disrupt the telepathy. Brainstorm!
The urge to jump. You know where it comes from? That sensation. Genetic heritage. Ever since we were primates in the trees.
It's the urge to fall.
Doctor! You okay?
Not bad, thanks.
Not your best angle, Danny.
Oi! Stop it!
No, it could be worse.
Oi!
Ew! Ew! Oh my god, they're just crawling.
No, I can't tell. I can't see them.
Jesus, what are you waiting for?
Turn left. Immediate left.
You, sir. Can't you trap them?
Just keep going, just
Putting
go.
off yours.
Forget about them, just go.
Zach, get it open!
Jefferson, I've got to open 8.2 by closing 8.1. You've got to get past the junction now. Move.
Just go! Just go! He's gonna die. Oh my god, you don't need to fucking sacrifice yourself. Just go! Oh my god. He had plenty of fucking time.
You've done enough, sir. Made a very good captain under the circumstances. Might I ask if you can't add oxygen to this section? Can you speed up the process of its removal?
Godspeed, Mr. Jefferson.
Oh my god.
Thank you, sir.
Oh fuck! Oh my god. Yes. Go! Oh come on! You have plenty of time! Oh fuck. Oh, he's still bad. Let's go! Oh fuck, yeah. Don't hug him.
Neoclassics, are they got a devil?
No, not as such, just, the things that men do.
Same thing in the end. If that thing had said it came from beyond the universe, I'd believe it, but before the universe, impossible.
Why impossible?
Doesn't fit my rule. If you talk to Rose, just tell her.
Come on, just say it.
Oh, she knows.
Oh my god.
Doctor?
He's gone.
I'm not going.
Rose, there's space for you.
No, I'm gonna wait for the doctor. Just like he'd wait for me. I'm telling you, he's not. And even if he was, how could I leave him?
Oh fuck!
No!
They're gonna force her?
Let me go! Get off me! I'm not leaving!
Oh my god! Oh fuck. His mask was broken and everything. You're not gonna shoot him.
Take me back!
What?
Right, you're not gonna
Oh, I'll
shoot him.
show you.
Is that what your doctor would want?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god!
You need me for something. What for?
You won't talk. Or you can't talk. Oh!
Yes!
No.
What?
Think it through. You're just the body, the physical form. What's happened to your mind? The devil is an idea. In all our civilizations, just an idea. But an idea is hard to kill. They set this up all those years ago. They need me alive. Because if you're escaping, then I've got to stop you. If I destroy this planet, I destroy the gravity field. The rocket. I have to sacrifice Rose.
Except that implies, in this big grand scheme of gods and devils, that she's just a victim.
If I believe in one thing, just one thing, I believe in her.
God.
What happened? What was that?
Doing? What is he doing?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're going into that black hole and I'm riding with you.
No!
What is it? What the hell is it?
I shall never die. The thought of me is forever.
Shoot him! What? What? That should kill you too. That doesn't make any sense. They would have been dead already. Where's the fucking TARDIS? There it is.
We're turning around.
And this is the good ship TARDIS.
Now, first things first, are you going to roast
Tyler on board.
I'm here! It's me! Where are you?
I'm just towing you home. Gravity schmavity. My people practically invented black holes.
Well, in fact, they did.
What about
A couple of
Ida?
minutes will be nice and safe. Oh, and Captain,
Can we do a swap? Say if you give me
Rose Tyler, I'll give you Ida Scott.
Thank
How
you.
about
She's alive!
Yes.
Yeah.
Bit of oxygen starvation, but she should be all right. And the next time you get curious about something,
Don't.
what's the point? You'll just go blundering in. The human race.
But, Doctor, what did you find down there? That creature, what was it?
I don't know. Never did decipher that writing. But that's good. Day I know everything. Might as well stop.
Said I was gonna die in battle.
Someday.
Then it lied.
You two. Who are you?
Oh. Stuff of legend.
Interesting. It was fun. Not my favorite two-parter. But, you know, I like how they explored the ideas of religion and, you know, the ideas of the devil and, you know, where does that come from? And it was interesting to have something claim to be from a time before time, like before space and time. That was interesting. You know, and that the devil is an idea, which is, you know, what I believe. I love what Ida said, how in her religion, you know, there isn't any devil except you know, the bad things that men do, which was very interesting. And the doctor said, you know, it's the same thing, basically the same thing as the devil. I like how the doctor needed to have faith. I mean, that sounds like, you know, spirituality to me. That sounds like, maybe not religion necessarily, but just spirituality, believing in something more than the human race, you know, something else that's out there. I feel like this show is very spiritual, and it's always asking the question of where do things come from, and you know, instead of just taking things at face value. And that's why he likes the human race, because we're always asking questions. We're just as curious as he is, and you know, we do always listen to that voice that he was talking about, that temptation, that voice in the back of our head that's telling us to keep going, to go on, you know, to explore and to find out. And that's what makes humans great, because we're the only species that has that capability. I mean, to the extent that we have it, like, I'm sure there are animals that are, you know, more curious than others, but there's nothing that's like us, with our intelligence and our ability to be so curious that we create things out of nothing, and we invent things and we explore, and I mean, fuck, we've built. I'm still amazed by airplanes. I mean, that we can fly. There's so many things that we can do, and we're not even, we haven't even scratched the surface yet. I mean, we've come so far, but we're nowhere near done. I don't think we are. You know, I know there's global warming, and everything. Oh, that was another thing. That, I feel like one of the messages in this was that, yes, there's always going to be evil, there's always going to be darkness, there's always going to be bad things, bad people, but there's also the opposite of that. There's always a balance. There's always going to be, for every evil person out there, there's always going to be someone, you know, or 10 people who try and stop that person. There's always going to be someone to try and stop the bad things that happen. And that's what he was in this. I mean, you know, he basically said, you may exist, you know, the devil, whatever you are, but, you know, I'm here to stop you, and that's what I'm meant to do. You know, and if it wasn't him, it would have been someone else. There's always going to be someone to stop the bad things that happen. And that's why, I mean, that's kind of how I feel about things like global warming and the bad people in the world. There's, like, let's say in the US, we don't like Trump, a lot of us. He's not going to be there forever. And there are people who are trying, you know, to get rid of him. And when it comes time to vote, there will be plenty of people who vote against him. Yeah, the bad things are happening with our weather, and the temperatures are rising, and the oceans are rising, and but I feel like there are people who are trying to find ways to make this world better, and to try and combat climate change. And I just feel like, I mean, I guess we'll find out. You know, they say we have like 10 or 11 years. I guess we'll find out. But I mean, I just feel like we always focus on the bad things that are happening in this world, because that's what sells. I mean, you know, you're never gonna hear, I think I've said this before, but like, you're never gonna hear about every baby that's being born, every time someone falls in love, every time you know, someone has a new idea, or you're only going to hear about every time someone gets murdered, every time someone's assaulted, every time there's a terrorist attack, every time, you know, there's a hurricane that wipes out, you know, a town. But both things are happening. Good and bad things are happening. And, I mean, the planet has lasted this long. Now, I mean, one could say that as far as, you know, that subject, climate change, maybe things are definitely worse than they've been, but I have to have faith that there are people and scientists out there who are trying to find ways to make things better. Because, I mean, I believe that there's something out there. I believe in God. I'm not religious, but I believe that there's something that's looking out, you know, for the planet. Like, our planet is in perfect orbit of the sun. I mean, and the moon is in perfect orbit with us. I mean, it's just, there are too many things that are perfect for that it just makes me believe that there's something looking out for us. I have to believe that. And you know, the doctor found his faith in this episode, and he believed in Rose. And you know, if he believes in anything, he believes in people. I don't know if he believes in God or afterlife or anything like that. They haven't really touched on that. He may not, it seemed like he didn't really, you know, he's never really thought about it. He doesn't really, he didn't really believe it, because there's this thing that's claiming to be before time. You know, what is that? That's basically like the God or the devil. And so it's, it seems like he doesn't really believe in anything like that. And, he was forced to acknowledge what he does believe in. And he believes in Rose. He believes in people. He believes in the good that people can do. And I thought that was beautiful. And so that's what I'm taking away from these two episodes. Other than that, I mean, it was fun. You know, we got some space action. Got to see a black hole. What I don't understand about, if what they're saying about black holes is that, like, anything, like, it just starts, like, if black holes exist, they just suck anything into their vortex. Wouldn't they just suck our whole universe into their vortex, and I mean that hasn't happened, but we supposedly have discovered black holes before. Wouldn't they just suck every single thing, like slowly just sucking the whole universe into their vortex? That doesn't really make sense to me. And then I also like the idea of the Doctor giving into the fact that we don't need to know every single thing. Some questions are supposed to be unanswered so that it forces us to keep exploring, to keep searching. Because like I said, if he knew, like once he knows everything that there is to know, like there's no reason to live. So I mean, there's just some things we're never gonna know, and that's okay, you know. But it pushes us to keep going and to keep inventing, to keep creating, to keep exploring, and to keep writing, to keep, you know, everything. Like that's why we're here. We're here to find the answers. I always say, like, if there is, you know, a heaven or an afterlife or whatever you want to call it, that would be like paradise or perfection. And I really don't think we would stay there that long, because this is where the party's at. This is where, you know, we get to find ourselves. Like if you're up there, wherever you are, you're complete and there's nothing to do. I mean, that's boring. I don't know if any of you have heard of Abraham Hicks, but like there's one thing that I like that they say, that we are all eternally incomplete. And that's how I feel. Like we're never gonna be complete until, you know, until we're done, until we're dead. So I mean, there's almost like nothing to worry about because we're never gonna be finished, and we're never gonna have all our questions answered. So, I mean, I guess just make the most of our time here. But yeah, that was Doctor Who. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions, please check out my Patreon by going to the link down below. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.
I can't tell you